Hello. Oh, I'm not muted. I mute myself. Hey, Marco. We're here.
Hi.
Mariko!
Yes. New
Is
emote.
Mariko our entire audience right now?
I think
Yes.
so.
Perhaps.
Marco plus ourselves. That's fine.
Yes.
Marco is the most
that's
important
okay.
audience.
That's right. Yeah, new emote. Super
forget
awesome.
why we do this.
So
Mark.
creative. Love it. The pop emote. I was just saying that my pop emote, it's like me when I'm like shouting at my students.
I'm
Do
so
your
waiting
homework.
for
Do it.
electric licorice
Get
to
to
make the money emote.
Yes, let's do last week.
Ah, I don't take late work. Get your shit together. But anyways, yeah. Hey, Electric Licorice, we're just raving about your emotes.
Yeah.
Yay! Everyone loves emotes.
They're so good.
Big mouth, hi. Hi, 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 hi.
Hey, hey, hey,
Oh.
hey.
Yes, everybody loves it. And I got the note one up too. That one's there. I like the note one. It's just really simple and cute and just,
Yeah.
it's like a little, like a Hershey's Kiss. Right there.
But
Oh,
mango
you're so happy.
flavor.
Good. Yes.
Mango Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah. It's my lecturing face. That pop mango.
No.
Do your
Now I
homework.
want chocolate.
Why do you suck at school?
Why are you even here?
Why are you here? Turn in your outline. This is shit.
You didn't read the syllabus!
We are 9 weeks into the course right now, and I had a
9
student
weeks?
today ask me how to get into the library database,
What?
and I'm like,
What?
They're like, I can't find any information about my subject anywhere on the internet. I'm like, did you go in the database? They're like, I went here to this website. I'm like, that's not a database. They're like,
Oh
oh,
boy.
what? And the student was very obviously embarrassed. What is the data? How do I get there? I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
What's a database?
What's a
Question
database
mark?
and how do I use it?
Did you read your student handbook for the database?
Yeah, I mean, I showed them how to do the data multiple times in class.
Oh.
But
We didn't
anyways,
listen.
it is what it is. Anyways, let's get on. I gotta find out who got murdered.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's
There we
we
go.
finally
Yeah.
get the murder.
Last
I'm
time
ready for
on
murder.
Danganronpa.
Last time on Danganronpa.
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 Danganronpa. That's the face.
Just put a
right
giant
there.
text in
That's
there to replace it.
Danganronpa. It's my
And
papa
I'll tell you
says
what, Mango
Danganronpa.
Rompa's coming up next, and we're gonna see who died, and it's somebody dead. It's gonna be great.
That's right.
All right, Hank.
But okay, so right, the Monokuma caused trouble, right? And said that everyone was gonna have their biggest secret revealed. And Makoto's was super lame because he wet the bed until he was like in the 5th grade or something like that.
Lame. Everyone
until
did
now.
that.
Up until now. And
He wet the
like
bed
they were
last
like,
night.
yeah, this is dumb. Nobody's gonna kill anybody over this to keep this a secret. And then the next morning, we found out we were told somebody died.
Because he assumed
Whoa.
everyone's secret was bedwetting for some
Yeah,
reason.
you know, I don't know. So,
Well, clearly somebody
obviously-
is just really embarrassed that they pooped their pants. once
Apparently.
when they were a kid.
So everybody
So-
has 2 characters right now. I've got 2 extras, which are on hold for murder.
And maybe
And
one of the extras
Mick is
died.
joining us in just a few minutes. And yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, let me get this set. Okay, load game. And we'll play for like an hour and a half or so.
I hear double.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I
double?
think Anna's doubling.
Somebody's doubling?
again? Why? Hold on.
Double, double.
Doubly.
Doubly.
Hope my PC does not crash.
Oh,
please
come
don't
on,
crash.
PC.
Crashing is bad.
We're doing it 'cause I got questions on it.
Chapter 2. Where we left off. Okay.
Welcome back.
So welcome back. Everybody ran off to find murder, and that's what we're gonna do. Leave the room, yes. Let's see how far we have
Alone
to
in the
go.
cafeteria.
Run wildly through the halls looking for murder.
I know. Like, where do we even?
Maybe they died on the pool. Maybe someone
Oh
finally
look,
died in the
there's
pool.
Hina.
Oh, well, she didn't die in the pool.
Yes,
Ah.
clearly.
There's Asahina. So you can talk to her.
I tried knocking on everyone's door, but nobody came out. They must be out trying to figure out what happened. Maybe they're on the second floor of the school zone? It seems like the kind of place something might happen since it only just recently opened up.
All right, I guess that's where we're going then.
Hint,
Uh,
hint.
Alright.
Yeah, hint, hint. Whoops.
You know
We
that
got
Unless
meme
another
controls
standee
again.
comes in.
That's the
I hope it's
mini-map.
just somebody's flat body floating in the water like a piece of paper.
Maybe.
A floating standee.
Or second
Yeah.
floor. The music is super ominous right now.
Ooh.
Well, someone died, so
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
somebody's
but
in
they're
the
already
pool.
dead, so. Let's check the pool.
oh, scary.
This is a,
Oh, the Gatling gun's here.
that's true. The
Well,
gun
it looks
is
like
here.
nobody got shot by the giant machine gun, at
No.
least.
Mhm.
Any coins while we're roaming
Hello,
around?
coins?
We want money.
We want money.
Who cares about the dead body when we can find coins?
That's right.
Are there coins on the body? 'Cause that's the only way I'm going near it.
Rifle through their pockets.
Huh? The door's unlocked. Thought you had to use your Electroid ID to open these.
Uh-oh.
Suspicious.
Bell rang. Ominous.
For investigative purposes, the doors have been unlocked. Please explore to your heart's content.
Aw.
Thanks. Investigative purposes. Hey, look who it
I
is.
expected as much.
Togami.
From the way Monokuma was talking, there's no doubt another murder has taken place.
No.
That changing room over there is suspicious. Very suspicious. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh? Suspicious.
Doesn't look like anyone's checked the changing rooms yet. Let's look around the women's room first.
Togami was muttering, almost like he was talking to himself. And without waiting for me to respond, he placed his hand on the door to the women's changing room. He just really
You know,
wanted to
when
go
he-
inside because he had.
When he looks
could.
like
Yeah.
that, he makes me think of Kaiba.
Yeah, he's very
Oh,
kind.
a little bit.
The door slid open without a sound. And time stopped dead in its tracks.
And the girls.
Guess we
Oh, here
found
we
That was
go.
not dramatic.
Uh-oh.
Who is it?
Who's dead?
Bloodbath.
Bloodbath.
Oh, no,
Oh.
it's Chihiro.
Not Chihiro.
Oh. Huh? It took several moments for my mind to process the scene it was witnessing and accept it as reality. And as soon as it finished processing, ah!
Wow.
A scream came hurtling from my mouth entirely of its own will.
It's like you've never seen a dead body before.
Hey,
Makoto.
Bert! I know, right? This is definitely not
This
a
isn't even like
In
a
a
second.
Bunch at
It's
this
like-
point.
weekly
Isn't
shown
this
in
fourth
Despair
dead
magazine.
body?
Well,
Hey, Mick.
Mick,
Hello.
Chihiro's dead.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Found her hanging in the changing room.
I tried to
Maybe.
hold back as hard as I possibly could, but it was a futile effort. Screams burst forth from somewhere deep inside me like a perpetually erupting geyser. His reaction, however, was almost the polar opposite of mine.
Whoa, sick, a dead body. This is curious. Wouldn't you agree?
Togami was calm, composed, as if talking about something he saw on TV.
Or something he did last night.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Look at her. Fujisaki's been crucified.
This is a little extreme for a murder. Like, they just have to kill someone.
I know.
They
He's
turn it
showing
into
off.
this?
And the bloody writing on the wall.
Totally normal, yeah.
Bloodbath fever. What an excessively cruel way to kill someone. Wouldn't you agree?
She's dead. How could it be anything but cruel?
That's not what I'm talking about. This murder is far too brutally demented to have been committed by an amateur. This isn't like when Sayaka Maizono was murdered in a fit of desperation and self-preservation. It's almost like the killer derived pleasure from killing her. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh? My confused, rattled mind was unable to comprehend what he was trying to say right away. Nor was it given the time to attempt it.
Hey. What's with all the sick? Ah! We're just talking.
Oh,
Ding dong.
Ding dong, ding dong.
We got a corpse here! we'll be holding a class trial pretty soon, so make good use of the time you've got.
What was that? What was that?
Right, you were unconscious when it happened last time. That was a corpse discovery announcement. When 3 or more people find a dead body, the announcement is triggered to alert the others. Apparently, it's his way of ensuring everyone has a fair chance of finding the killer.
A fair chance at finding the culprit?
A corpse discovery announcement? Does that mean Fukusaki is?
Yeah, she's dead.
Serious, right there.
His face.
Before you start howling, how about you go find the others? It looks like another round is about to begin. Another round of this life and death game of Clue. You don't
Dun, dun,
sound
dun.
cool saying that.
So if he doesn't realize she was dead, why was he screaming before?
I
Hmm.
think it's just taking a minute to register.
Oh,
Got a clue?
Maybe. Ishimaru flew out of the changing room. I don't think it took very long for him to find everyone and bring them back. But my sense of time was all out of whack. In any case, the next thing I noticed was the unrestrained fear, anger, and confusion on their faces. As they stood around Fujisaki's body, bolted to the floor like so many pillars.
Look at the pillars.
Versus, I could not protect her.
That was so good.
Yet another soldier has fallen victim.
And so it begins again.
Whoa. Whoa. What the hell is this?
Dream! Dream! 'Tis all but a dream! I have yet to break free of the womb. I have no recollection of my birth.
How obnoxious.
Oh boy.
Yeah, really not the time, Hifumi.
So it's... Oh god. Oh, there's Kitty Kitty.
Oh.
So let me
Look
see.
at how
so every-
flat Mondo is.
So it looks like...
Mando's
we
not
have- We haven't seen Toka yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
No.
Okay.
We know Hina is
Hina's
back in
dead.
the form.
Or no,
No,
Hina, yeah.
Hina.
Not Chihiro. Chihiro's dead. Sorry, Chihiro. Rip.
So we know where Hina is.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea where Toko is.
Okay, well then,
Who else is
let's...
missing?
So, since Toka's still missing, Anna, do you want to take Kitty Kitty today?
Sure.
That way you can pop in and join. If you're standing in the way. I can't click on Kitty
I'm
Kitty.
not moving.
You need to rotate.
No, I
Rotate.
don't want to.
rotate like 90
And we're trying to
degrees.
investigate.
I
You
can't
can
even
see how flat
click
my
her.
ass is.
All right, you know what? Fine. Maybe you'll move when I talk to you. You know, I'm gonna
I
talk
can't
to
see
Mondo.
past this thing.
I can't actually talk to Mondo either. You're hiding behind the
Mondo.
thing.
Maybe you need
Mondo.
to see
Mondo.
Chihiro's body first.
All right. Okay,
Maybe it
talk
wants
to
to
Byakuya.
explore the room. Oh.
Hold on, the wall comes first.
What?
I mentioned this once already. There's writing on the wall, literally.
Writing on the wall. What?
Huh?
Huh?
The hero's dead?
Yeah, he wants you to examine the room as well.
The phrase bloodbath fever is written on the wall in blood.
It's not a dying message. But it is extremely strange.
Yeah, make.
I feel like I've read this before somewhere. Bloodbath fever, written in blood.
A villainous homicidal maniac with a brutally demented modus operandi. He always leaves a message written in the victim's blood, bloodbath fever. He chooses his victims at random and without warning. Even the police can't find a pattern. The internet has dubbed the suspect of these serial murder cases. Cases.
Genocider's shoe, dude.
Genocider's shoe. The homicidal maniac who has the public in a fury. His MO is brutal and demented. There are no words to describe how maniacal and perverse he is.
Someone mimic genocide shows to murders? But why?
Either that, or this is the work of the real genocider show.
Real thing? You mean one of us is genocide or show? The
No way.
translation is weird, by the way. I don't know how they're gonna fix that.
Oh, okay.
I'm more in awe at how many loose screws one would need to come up with the phrase like bloodbath fever.
Indeed, there's nothing more problematic than a mentally unstable killer.
Ooh.
Why now?
It's Fukawa!
Asahina raised her arm to point at the changing room door. Ah, there she is. And there stood Fukawa, having arrived after everyone else.
Yeah. No, why? Why? Why?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
She fainted.
She collapsed, dude. I did not like the sound she made when she did.
Got another corpse.
Asahina rushed over to Fukawa's fallen body and began shaking her shoulders.
Are you okay, Fukawa? Hang in there!
I do seem to recall her mentioning the fact that the sight of blood causes her to pass out.
Hemophobia. She must not be able to watch horror movies.
Isn't this, like, kind of a problem, dudes? Sleeping outside your room's against the rules, ain't it?
She should be safe. The rules only prohibit deliberate use of any other room to sleep.
Well, passing out ain't deliberate, so I'd say we're A-okay here.
Can you hear me? Hey! Is anybody in there?
Almost as if in response to her words, Fukawa jumped to her feet. She jumped to her feet, but the strange absurdity of her motion knocked me speechless. She leapt straight up while still lying down, changed her orientation in the air, and landed on her feet. Like she was
Her face.
possessed.
Wow.
Her movements were ridiculous and unnatural, like they paid no heed to human anatomy.
Well, what?
Sorry. I was so surprised I blacked out. It happens, you know. Or is it just me?
Fukawa, are you alright?
Totally fine. Hey, it's a body. Look, it's dead. Yeah, she hit her head pretty bad, dude. The world is made up of fronts and backs. 9 fronts and 9 backs like truths and lies.
You're kind of scaring me, and you're not talking like usual either.
Don't worry about it. Actually, I'd call it a stroke of good luck. But I don't have that accursed stutter anymore.
Aha! I figured it out! You are not okay! Your eyes are strangely vacant. It would probably be best to escort her to her room.
I'll do it, but would someone give me a hand?
Did someone ask for a hand?
What did you say, Ishimaru?
Or what do you say?
What? Benning?
Alright, then you take care of her, and the rest of us will get started on the investigation. Does anyone have a problem with Ogami and Owada handling security like last time?
Hold on, wait. First off, investigation.
This wasn't the work of the puppet master. The last one should have made that perfectly clear. Chihiro Fujisaki was unquestionably murdered by one of us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Oh, bingo! But there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly normal.
It was perfectly normal.
Sure.
I mean, those are the rules for graduation.
Then it happened again. You're saying it happened again. That one of us killed one of our friends?
Toto, come on.
Yeah, catch up with me.
You getting scared again? Damn, man. You all got some tiny ass balls in here. Is that tiny too? Should we compare?
What?
Not that I actually have one.
Enough fooling around. You came to give us something, didn't you?
I most certainly did. You should be getting used to this by now. I've got copies of the Monokuma file too for everyone. Alrighty then, catch you cats later. Best of luck with your investigation.
He's a dirty bear, Bert.
Very dirty bear.
Can we talk about the fact that there is a swimsuit model in the girls' room?
Yeah, there's like
It's a
a...
girl's
hung 'em
lot.
in
Yeah,
both.
it's odd.
There's a lot that's
Yes.
out here.
That's not normal.
They ordered too many. They gotta put them somewhere.
they have to
I
put them in
guess so.
every changing room. That's just decoration.
There was one in the boys' room.
Investigation? You mean we have to go through that again? We have to examine our friend's body? We have to suspect one another? I can't do it. I can't handle going through that again.
I'm with Hina. I don't want to do it. I'm out of here.
And where would you go? You cannot escape from this.
How about you get the hell over it already? Blood is just liquid, and a dead body is nothing but an object.
Well, aren't you just Mr. Gung-Ho?
And why the hell wouldn't I be? I'm dead if I don't figure out who killed her.
Well, yeah, you're right, but I need time to...
What? Do you want to die? Then do it, and do it quick. You're wasting precious oxygen.
You just call that body an object? That kid, Fujisaki, is not a fucking object, and I will not let you get away with your disrespect.
And don't jump down each other's throats. Tagami isn't necessarily incorrect.
Kitty.
Our lives are in danger if we don't solve this murder and find out who killed Fujisaki. And if Tagami's theory is correct and Genocide or Show really is the culprit, we could have more bodies on our hands if we don't do something.
Not just more bodies. We could potentially all become victims.
Fear not, fear not. For our academic coliseum, a single villain is allowed to kill a maximum of 2 people.
We just keep adding rules to this game,
Yeah,
don't we?
Yep, that's right.
Was that in the rules?
The rules I just made up. It sure is. If one person went around killing a bunch of people, you guys wouldn't get to enjoy life here very long. The school rules have been modified. You can verify the changes from within your Electro ID.
And why not set the limit to 1?
Because as far as mystery stories go, serial killer on the loose in the academy has a nice ring to it. Yo, one victim does not a serial killing make. Farewell for real this time. I'll be seeing you again real soon for the class trial.
I don't much understand his logic. If 2 is the limit, then that means at most 1 more of us could fall victim to the killer.
What a shame that would be. We'd best find the culprit before that happens then.
You can shut your fucking trap.
Anyway, me and Ishimara are going to escort Fukawa to her room.
Getting escorted!
We should get started on the investigation too. We don't have time to waste dilly-dallying. If we cannot ascertain who murdered Chihiro Fujisaki, the rest of us will be executed in their place.
She's right. I hate this. I don't want to do it. But if I want to stay alive, if I want to make it through this with everyone, I have no choice. Investigation time. First, I should see what the Monokuma file has to say. Victim, Chihiro, time of death, 2 a.m. The corpse was discovered in the women's changing room on the 2nd floor of the school zone. The cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Death occurred instantaneously. Well, I guess that's a small thing to be thankful for. That's all the information he's given us. Complaining isn't going to get me anywhere, though. Whether I like it or not, I've got to do this.
You keep saying that, Makoto.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just do it.
Let's go. Hey Naegi, you have a second?
Huh? You need me for something?
Of course. How dull would your life be if you were never needed?
Okay. What could I do for you?
Help with my investigation.
Huh?
I'm enlisting your aid. The aid of the men who solved Sayaka Maizono's murder.
Solved? I was just...
I chose you because you are someone I can make good use of. You will help with my investigation.
He's pressuring me pretty hard for what I thought was supposed to be a request.
Let's begin.
Hold on.
Shut up and get to it. We don't have time to screw around.
Not exactly sure what just happened, but it looks like Togami and I are working together, or something.
You were voluntold.
We've been voluntold.
They're
Corey,
mismatched
did you see what
partners.
happened?
I can hardly believe Fukusaki was murdered in this very changing room. I was here just yesterday.
Oh, good. So good. My stars and goddess. I do wonder why she was killed in a changing room of all places. Actually, no. It's also possible she was killed somewhere else and brought here after the fact.
Indeed, she was rather light. It would not be difficult to move her body after killing her. However, I believe she brought herself here on her own 2 feet.
What makes you think that?
These past few days, she frequently spoke of wanting to strengthen her body.
So you think Fujisaki came here to work out? But the Monokuma file says she was killed at approximately 2 a.m. Would she really be working out that late?
She was likely trying to avoid running into Asahina, or myself. We often work out here during the day.
She was avoiding you.
Both Asahina and I invited her to work out with us on numerous occasions, but she always refused. I can only assume she was avoiding us.
So she came here to work out by herself in the middle of the night?
I find it hard to believe she was alone. She wanted to start out working out, but she said she was unable to do it by herself. She said she wanted someone to assist her.
So you're saying Fujisaki came to the changing room to work out in secret in the middle of the night, and she didn't come alone?
It is a possibility.
New ammo. Yep, Bert, we got voluntold, didn't we?
That kid had one hell of a complex about being weak. You heard, didn't you? Always saying, I gotta get stronger.
I do remember her saying that, yeah.
It was trying to build some muscle, get stronger, and then this.
Was there really any need for her to get stronger in the first place? You said it yourself. There's nothing wrong with girls being weak.
Beats me. I don't know everything that was going through that kid's head.
I'm kind of curious where the source of Fujisaki's complex lies. Gathering testimony? You are still in the way, so I cannot...
Sirigiri doesn't want to talk to you.
There we go.
Oh wait, you got her.
She's thoroughly investigating Fujisaki's corpse. In fact, she's even touching her body.
What a strange woman to be able to touch a corpse, and to do so with a straight face.
It looks like she's pretty focused on her work. She didn't so much as bat an eye at Togami's comment.
More investigating, less chatting.
Yes, sir.
There's blood on the swimsuit poster.
Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
staring at it. Like,
Here.
what?
And the barbell and the carpet. Jeez.
Gosh, there's blood splatter on the poster. It must have happened when the killer attacked Fujisaki.
Why is it like all the way over there?
Yeah, it's a little weird. There's a fresh-looking blood stain on the carpet. This was happened during the murder. I guess this is the murder weapon. Blunt force trauma. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's blood on it. There's blood on the dumbbell.
The Monokuma file says her cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head.
Which would make this dumbbell the murder weapon.
That's the only reasonable conclusion.
It looks heavy.
It does.
Yeah,
Somebody
but
strong would have
away.
to pick that up.
Alright, let's get moving.
Huh? Already?
We're not going to learn anything by staying put. We need to examine this case from many different angles.
I get that, but...
If you understand, then start moving.
He's more than a little pushy, huh? It's like he thinks he has me on a leash. But we didn't even look at the body. Okay.
Awesome.
I'm
Alright,
Sherlock and you're Watson.
Yeah. Alright, we'll investigate here next.
Huh? Does this room have anything to do with the murder?
Use your head. Where's the fun in relying on others for everything?
Wow.
Hey.
I suck ass. I'm so mean and pushy.
Yeah, I don't think they killed her with a pool noodle.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually.
A lot of forced trauma with a pool noodle.
What are we looking for exactly?
I don't know what he wants us to find.
Figure out places to look on your own.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
run.
Why did you drag me out here if you had no plans?
He's scared of the blood. He's like,
Good
I'm
job.
actually scared.
Fujisaki was killed by definitely not this. She'd be full of holes if she had been. Security camera. The puppet master must have been watching as it happened as Fujisaki was murdered. And yet, he's still making us go through all of this. Where's
Right.
that?
Go in the other room.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
yeah, can you go in the boys' room?
Will you let me leave?
You dimwit! The crime didn't even take place
The crime
there.
didn't take place here!
Gary.
Damn it, Gary!
Yeah,
The
this
card
doesn't
reader?
make much sense.
I think maybe the
Yeah,
card
that's-
reader, yeah.
Yeah.
As I recall, you need to use your Electro ID on this card reader to open the door, don't you?
Is there something you're not sure about? Then why don't you ask Monokuma directly?
I don't want to talk to him.
As soon as the words left his mouth, Togami clapped his hands twice.
How may I be of service?
Has Togami tamed Monokuma?
It seems Naegi has a question for you.
Yes, a Beetlejuice effect.
Sure, sup.
About these card readers.
These card readers only respond to you guys' Electro IDs. But watch out, you can only enter the changing room that corresponds with the Electro ID owner's gender.
You also said it was impossible for two people to enter together, did you not?
Any sexual terrorist attempting to do so
Easily.
will find themselves with far more orifices than they can fill, courtesy of Mr. Gatling Gun up there.
It's also against the rules to lend your Electro ID to someone else, isn't it?
Ja, oui, si.
If that's the case, then only girls can enter the women's changing room. And only guys can enter the men's. Which is to say, since we found Fujisaki's body in the women's changing room...
Oy vey. I can see right through you, Naegi.
Oy vey. You can see through me?
This is what you were thinking, isn't it? Since the corpse was discovered in the women's changing room,
Wait a
the
minute.
couple had to have gone inside.
That does sound like Nagy.
In other words, one of the girls killed her.
Oh my god.
But you're just reaching for the low-hanging fruit.
Is that wrong?
Take a good look. Close look at the school rules. This is what they say. You are forbidden from lending your Electro ID to anyone. The rules prohibit the act of lending, but not of borrowing.
Yo, I expect no less from a child of the Togami group. You found the loophole in the rule.
This is you we're talking about. I'm sure you left the loophole on purpose to make things more interesting.
I'm sure he didn't, because he makes up rules as he goes.
Yeah, probably not.
You didn't even break a sweat. You're kicking all sorts of ass today. Here's a freebie. Not only can the dead not defend themselves, they don't even count as people. If you catch my drift.
Hold on. You said there was a loophole. But doesn't borrowing someone's Electro ID also count as them lending it to you?
Oh,
God, you're so dumb, Nate.
you're making me sleepy. Take a cue from Togami over here and put a little punch into your words. As punishment, I'm giving you the cold shoulder.
What?
Q&A is over. Think for yourself.
I suppose I have no choice. My slightly disappointing partner in crime. I'll explain in his stead. Come on, we're going to the entrance hall.
The entrance hall.
You'll see when we get there.
Card reader. Added to ammo.
Is
Get
Byakuya
outta
gonna
here.
Sherlock Holmes the entire thing? He's gonna be like, this is what
Maybe he
happened.
is. Well, here we are. What does he wanted me to see here, Togami? I guess I'm on my own. Bleh.
Does the baby want some help?
Little baby want help with his investigation?
The door is blockaded by an enormous slab of metal adorned with some strange-looking machines.
We now have two characters who are just desperately trying to get Makoto to use his brain.
It's a security camera with a gun-looking thing attached. That's really freaking intimidating.
He's never gonna get it.
Probably not. Security camera. Monitors. The culprit hid the murder weapon inside the TV. Except we already found the murder weapon. What?
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 My god.
Ooh, the toaster.
It does look like a
There's a
toaster.
letterbox here. Maybe there's something inside. Are these Electro IDs?
No
Not
way.
just one, but three. Why here of all places?
Sounds like you found them.
Right where I put them.
What? You knew these were here?
I just recently happened upon them myself. It seems Electro IDs are returned to this letterbox when their owners die.
So you're saying these Electro IDs belong to Enoshima, Kuwata, and Maizono.
You have eyes, use them.
I grabbed one of the Electro IDs and tried turning it on. Yep. You were right. This is Maizono's Electro ID.
Now do you understand what we meant when we were talking about the loophole in the rule?
Yeah, I think so, Bert. Yeah, I think so, Bert. Someone stole the ID from the last one.
Flashback
good
to
look.
5 seconds ago.
Not yet.
Take a
flashback
good
to
look,
the
close
fact
look
that you
at the
can
school
steal them.
rules. This is what they say. You are forbidden from lending your Electro ID to anyone. The rules prohibit the act of lending, but not of borrowing. Ing.
So this is what he was talking about.
Huh? What happened?
Is something wrong?
That's strange. One of these Electro IDs won't boot up.
You mean it's broken? Whose is it?
The other Electro ID says it belongs to Junko Enoshima.
So that means the broken one is Kawada's.
In that case, I'm not surprised. With how many baseballs it had slammed into it.
Slammed with baseballs.
Remember that, kids?
Yeah, remember this horrific murder?
Funny memory.
The memory of that
Flashback
moment came
to our
rushing back.
friend that
Of the
murdered-
horrid execution that took his life. Of that tasteless production the puppet master made. Of the end of a human being's life.
ESPN Infinite Plays.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either if it broke after all that. Oh god.
Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
What's your problem?
Whoa! Your Electro ID is a key item integral to your life here in the Academy. So don't go thinking smacking it around with a few balls or anything is gonna break it.
But it actually...
I said it won't, so it won't! It can easily withstand having a 10-ton anvil dropped on it, and 100 meters below sea level is cake. Doesn't matter how many baseballs you throw at it, it's not gonna break. No way, Jose. However, even the almighty Electro ID has one weakness.
Weakness.
That's classified. Can't have you going around breaking yours because I blurted it out.
So Kuwata unwittingly stumbled upon this weakness and broke his Electro ID.
Who knows? If you ask me, I don't think his Electro ID is broken. Who knows, though?
And then Monokuma disappeared, leaving us to ponder the meaning of his extremely suggestive commentary. What was that all
I
about?
know.
Monokuma says Kawada's Electro ID isn't broken, but we have it right here and it won't start up.
It's not all that important. At the very least, it doesn't have anything to do with the murder.
Is it really irrelevant? Something tells me that might not be the case.
Well, that should do it for the preliminary work. I'd say it's time we started doing some real investigation, ripping the mask off this psychopath.
You mean whoever killed Fujisaki?
Not exactly.
What? Not exactly. Well then,
Hello?
where next, Sherlock? What do you mean not exactly, Togami?
Well, yes, I do want to find the culprit. To be more precise, what I really want to do is uncover Genocider Show's true identity.
So you really think Genocider Show killed Fujisaki?
Of course I do. There's no doubt in my mind the culprit is Genocider Show.
Genocider Show is that homicidal maniac, right?
Who else would it be? He's a villainously brutal and demented serial killer. He chooses his victims at random and without warning. The police can't find a pattern. The internet has dubbed the suspect of these serial murder cases Genocider Show.
The idea that his victims number in the thousands is obviously just an urban legend. But still, you're saying that one of us is that psychopathic serial killer?
Precisely.
But that's insane.
I have undeniable proof, and I'm going to show that to you.
What?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Okay, this is the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So the normal translation is Genocide Jack. Just for the record.
Oh.
Mm.
Like Jack the Ripper.
Gotcha,
see.
gotcha.
I can say with certainty that Genocider Show is somewhere in this building.
With certainty, really?
When we're done here, I'm going to take you somewhere and show you proof that it was Genocider Show who killed Chihiro Fujisaki.
Proof? Does he actually have proof? Hey guys?
Hi.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, it's Hina.
There's trouble. Help!
We're busy, get out of here.
It's an emergency. An emergency. Help, please.
Oh god, there better not be another dead body.
Oh my
More
god.
dead.
Murder.
What's up, Hina?
Hello?
And tell us. There's no time.
No, okay, so
It's
where
an
are we
emergency.
going?
An emergency. Help, please help.
Asahina, relax.
But it's emergency.
What's the emergency?
Fukawa's in trouble. She's acting funny.
Actually, she's been acting funny. What do you want to do, Tagami?
Toko Fukawa, huh? I am a little concerned about her. Let's go see how she's doing.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I have to say, I didn't expect that. I totally thought he'd blow her off.
Come on, hurry, hurry.
Hold on, Asahina.
It looks like she was heading for the dorms, probably Fukawa's bedroom.
Got it.
So
Whoa,
much going on.
he just popped up in there.
Yeah. Boing.
Boy is right.
You're talking to the wrong person, imbecile.
Well, don't boing in
Stupid.
front of me like that. Alright.
Fucking idiot.
Asahina said Fukawa has some sort of emergency. Well, let us in then.
Ring the bell?
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Or the door handle?
Hello?
Yeah.
There is a little bell, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Try
Or
the
like,
Yeah. Oh,
There's
No?
no.
You have to get closer.
Maybe I just need to adjust my. Maybe I'm rotated 90 degrees and I need to.
you have to be exactly parallel with the door.
oh, it lit up for a
there.
second.
Seemed like it was there for a second.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not
Oh,
it.
Nope.
Maybe it's just a remnant from the door.
So
How do we get inside?
There's an emergency and I can't get in.
Oh, don't let us in.
Alright, is Hina here? Maybe Hina will let us in. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Oh.
She's standing behind me.
It's an emergency!
How do we open doors?
Just open the door.
You're just too fast.
So, what's the problem?
After what happened in the changing room, me and Ishimari brought Fukawa to her room to rest. A little while later, I thought I'd check up on her. But she was acting kind of strange. She absolutely refused to leave her room, and she was mumbling all sorts of weird things.
What do you mean weird?
Why don't you try talking to her yourself?
All right. I would love to open this door if I could.
Wait,
I guess
you need a
I'll try
defense
the
weapon.
bell.
Oh, okay.
Ding
He lifted
dong.
himself.
Finally.
Door slid open without a sound.
Oh god.
Whoa. The negative aura that spilled through the crack in the door almost knocked me off my feet.
Oh, what?
She also doesn't shower.
Well, Asahina was worried about you. Because you've locked yourself in here.
Leave me alone.
Would you at least open the door for me?
No. I won't let her run free.
Huh?
I will not let Genocide Show run free.
Are you genocided? Oh
What?
god. She's got an
Got like
alternate personality as a serial killer.
Yeah.
She slammed the door in my face. What?
It was like that when I came by earlier too.
I'll banish that accursed homicidal maniac.
I have no idea what she's going on about. But I was just scared to just leave her like that. So I tried forcing the door open. But it looks like she barricaded the door and I couldn't get it to open any further.
Fukawa was so frightened she's barricaded herself in her room. Does she have the same idea as Togami? That it was the serial killer genocider Sho who murdered Fujisaki?
Makoto, come on.
Is that why she's so scared?
He can't. He's so slow.
I'm really worried about her. I wonder if there's anyone who can talk her out of there.
Turn around.
Yakuya!
Yakuya.
Time to turn
Lover
on the charm.
boy.
Hey, Togami, would you mind giving it a shot? See if maybe you can convince her to leave her room?
I suppose.
Huh? You tried talking to her, Togami? I'm surprised. You actually can be nice sometimes.
Meh.
Without a word, Togami approached the door and placed his finger on the intercom. A few moments later...
Leave me alone. For God's sake. Takami!
It's Togami.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. You don't need to worry. I won't let her run free. I won't let Genocider Show run free anymore.
And then she closed the door.
Even Togami couldn't do it?
I mean, he barely tried. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on a second. What did Fukawa mean by our promise?
Promise? Hell if I know. Probably just another one of her delusions.
But...
I said I don't know. Let Asahina deal with Fukawa.
Yeah, okay. I'll sit here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Without even waiting for a response, Togami started walking away. Togami? I frantically pursued him. No matter how many times I tried calling to him along the way, he didn't so much as look back at me, let alone respond. He simply marched forward, not stopping until he reached his destination. The library.
What are you waiting for? Go inside.
And this
Open the
is where
door
I
for
was
me.
murdered.
You're wasting your time looking there. Find someplace better to investigate.
I was actually trying to talk to you. And hey! I wasted time, huh?
My secret coin stash.
Hey, is there really proof here that Genocider Sho is responsible for Fujisaki's murder?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah,
Reading
okay.
a bit of me.
I was trying to click something different.
He investigates what?
What?
You're an idiot. There's nothing there. Try again.
Then why are we doing it like this? Just tell me.
You're getting colder, colder.
Pretty much.
Whoa. We're in here with him, right?
Yeah.
Where's he never let us go before?
Go back here? It's not the exit,
What's
is
in
it?
there? No. Is it?
The door leads to the archives, right?
Go on in.
Alright, you said that the
Sliding up
proof
there.
is there. You said it was here. That's a different room.
You'll see.
I hate him.
I just remember we kept trying before and he was in the way. He wouldn't move.
I thought that was an exit door.
No.
I completely forgot. Holy, that's a lot of documents. And this place takes Dusty to a whole new level.
That's my dandruff. I believe you'll find there's enough there's enough valuable information in this room to warrant putting up with the dust.
But my allergies.
Now read them all.
God.
You'll understand the significance of what's here if you just look around.
Just tell us, Gary.
I know.
The shelf is full of notebooks and folders. I wonder what's in them.
Those files are dangerous.
Dangerous.
That shelf contains detailed data on the people who run the world. It's info civilians should never know.
You mean like about members of the Diet?
I mean the people controlling them, the true ruling class.
Lolly Lulelo.
If you don't mind being erased, go ahead, take a look. You'll find a lot of surprising names in there.
You're joking, right?
Here to find out.
Just
The
to be
Illuminati.
safe, I'll abstain.
Beyonce!
It's the lizard people.
Taylor
It's
Swift.
our alien overlord.
Yeah.
It's an empty wooden box. From the markings and the dust, I guess there used to be something in here. Do you know what used to be in this box?
There was an extension cord in there. I brought it to the library.
An extension cord. Suspicious.
A lamp.
A lamp.
No way.
Hey, I recognize this desk lamp.
It's the Pixar lamp.
It's just like the one Yogami was using in the other room.
It's a lamp, what of it? There was another one of these here that I brought into the library proper. The lighting is dismal in there, so it's necessary to read.
And a coin.
My secret coin collection.
This shelf is packed edge to edge with files. I reached out and picked one at random.
A fine choice.
Huh?
That's a copy of a case file from a certain country's national archives concerning the assassination of one of their presidents. They're planning at long last to unveil it 30 years from now. Just don't come running to me when you become a target for learning that information early.
Ugh. I silently returned the file to its place in the shelf.
Another day, JFK.
I know, it's really what I'm...
Oh my god. Oh, there's
Something
like
in the
something
way
in the
upper
top
right.
corner.
Yeah, but I can't. It's not letting me access whatever that is. This is as far
The world
to the
doesn't
right
go
as
in
I
that
can scroll.
dimension.
No.
It's like you're standing
He's
also
blocking
like in
something.
front of it, aren't you?
Allow me to give you a word of warning before you decide whether or not to look at those. That shelf contains hundreds, if not thousands, of case files, crime scene photos and all. Including some that a normal person wouldn't be able to handle seeing. Just a warning.
What do you mean unable to handle?
Every single one of those are cold case files. Internal, confidential police documents that would, under normal circumstances, never see the light of day.
Huh?
So, have you come to appreciate how extraordinary these archives are? This room is the reason I was so interested in the library. Confidential police and government documents, things that would never be available publicly, fill the room. It's glorious.
You weren't joking?
You have this terrible habit of deciding things must be false if they don't fit your view of reality.
I have no idea how you can even expect me to believe all this is real. And anyway, who could have collected all this, and how could they have done it?
Either Kibogamine Academy is just that influential, or the puppet master just didn't want me getting bored.
Uh-huh. I can't do it. I can't keep up with him. This is just too outrageous.
What, do you still not believe me?
I'd like to know how you can. Any normal person couldn't.
What is normal? Normal, average, simple, they do not exist. If you can't comprehend that, you can't possibly understand the fundamental precepts of this world.
My ears are starting to hurt.
You're also basing your comment on what you consider common sense. Don't apply your pedestrian common sense to someone in my position. The documents here are, without a question, legitimate. Having seen them before, I can attest to that.
Wait, you said you've seen these before. But these are all highly classified documents, aren't they? Then why?
My house has a reading room in it much like these archives, though it's not nearly as small and dusty.
What?
Members of the Togami family have full, unrestricted access to government data. And not just domestically either.
Why? How?
Do you remember what I said earlier about the true ruling class? The Togami family is a part of that. Noble blood flows through my veins. Disgusting. Blood that will one day have me sitting at the top of the world. As one of the rulers, it is necessary for me too to have a vast wealth of knowledge about the world. So whenever I had the time, I would read whatever documents or records interested me. And that is why I can say, with absolute certainty, that the files here are unquestionably real.
This is no longer a question of whether I believe or not. I'm starting to think Togami is infinitely more terrifying than the Puppet Master.
The things that interested me the most were police case files for unsolved crimes. Ever since I was young, one of my hobbies has been looking at unsolved case files. It was a great way to work my mind, and I solved more than a few cases while I was at it. Lately, there's been one case I've had a particular fascination with. The Genocider Show serial killings.
As he spoke, Togami pulled a single file from one of the shelves.
This is that file. Every report filed on the Genocider Showcase is right here. Because there's so much of it, I'll just give you a summary of the most important information. To start off, there are two unique characteristics to the Genocider Show's murders. First, Genocider Show always writes bloodbath fever in the victim's blood, somewhere at the crime scene. And second, Genocider Show's victims are all crucified.
The phrase bloodbath fever in the victim's blood and crucifixion. That's just what happened to Fujisaki.
Yes, Makoto, you're getting it.
Hold on to your surprise. The interesting part has yet to come.
What?
The second characteristic, that he crucifies his victims, is only known to those at the very highest levels of law enforcement. The media hasn't been given that information.
What?
Not even
What I'm
TikTok?
saying is, his bloody calling card is public knowledge, and anyone could find out about it. But only the upper echelon of the police and Genocider Show himself know about the crucifixions. Now, back to Fujisaki's body. She was, as I recall, propped up as if she had been crucified.
So the question becomes, how did the killer know that particular detail of Genocider Show's MO?
And that's where the problem lies. But there's an easy answer. The culprit was not a copycat, but Genocider Show himself.
Huh?
This is my proof that someone here is actually Genocider Show.
Then it's true? Someone here is a demented serial killer?
This case has gotten rather interesting, hasn't it? Who would have expected we had an infamous homicidal maniac participating in this game? I suggest you look over this file yourself, Naegi. I'm sure you'll find plenty of useful information in it. If you come begging and crying, I'll consider showing it to you.
Okay, but you also read it, dude. Like,
So is it in my inventory now, or is...
Yes, I have.
I didn't see a message.
if they want you to beg.
Yeah, they're
Every
cold.
single way, case files. Internal cam, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I guess maybe it
I
is.
think he's losing it. I guess maybe it's ammunition?
Maybe?
Oh no, it's said every time something was out as ammunition.
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe I missed it or something. I guess not.
No, I think he wants you to beg for it, but
I
nothing
think,
happened
alright, he
when
wants
we-
us to beg
How
for
do
it.
we beg for it, though?
Woof,
Hey,
woof.
Togami, do you mind if I take a look at that? The
Bark like a
the
dog.
Genocider Showcase file?
Get on your knees and bark like a dog. You're neither begging nor crying, but I suppose I can let you off easy. You can look at it as much as you want here, but you cannot take it out of this room.
And I'm running.
Who gave Byakuya
With my
dominion
nerves
over
on high
this
alert,
room?
I took the file from Togami and began flipping through it. My hands stopped when it came to a page containing a series of crime scene photos. Yikes. Names and pictures of genocide or show's victims filled page after page. Ken Harada, Honda, Shoji, Kano, Yoshida, Komatsu, Gono, Honda, Tsuji, Shida, Takashi, and so on and on and on. At the very least, I have learned that every single one of his numerous victims are killed and crucified in exactly the same manner.
With scissors?
In addition, he always leaves the message, bloodbath fever and a victim's blood at the scene. We've already established this.
Take a look at the next page. I'm sure you'll find what's written there very interesting.
The next page? What's the page? Oh,
Whoa.
there's more.
Flip.
Suspect profile. Murders either occur late night on weekdays or during the afternoon or evening on weekends. They most frequently occur in the early afternoon on weekends. Based on the above information, we believe the suspect is, with a high degree of probability, a student. Additionally, we have evidence showing the suspect remains at the scene for extended periods of time, and then flees from the scene in a panic. As there have been no reported sightings of the suspect, it appears he exhibits his peculiar behavior irrespective of any external influences. Based on this apparently illogical, inconsistent behavior, we hypothesize the suspect has a severe case of dissociative identity disorder.
In short, they're saying it's possible Genocider Show is someone who has multiple personalities.
Multiple personalities, like the sort of thing you see on TV? And once again, things have started losing touch with reality. But everything else I've heard leading up to this has been far, far more unbelievable. Does the fact that this doesn't seem quite so strange mean I'm becoming desensitized to absurdity? Case 5.
Alright then, let's get going.
Huh? Get going. Going where?
Out of here. We don't have any more business here.
Hey, hold on a second, Togami. And yet again, I found myself chasing Togami as he walked off without me.
Okay, well, I'm done with you now. I have other business to attend to before the class trial.
Huh? Already?
Oy vey. You thought we'd be together forever? Spare me the imposing misunderstandings, would you? The rest of your investigation is on your shoulders. See you at the trial.
And with that, he disappeared from my sight. He recruited me out of the blue, and then he fired me just as suddenly. Part of me feels like I just got dragged around by the collar. But there's no denying that, thanks to him, I gained a lot of valuable information. Genocider Sho, the villainous serial murderer responsible for Fujisaki's death, is apparently one of us. Somehow, I've got to figure out who that is. And to do that, there are a few places I need to go. First, the scene of the crime, the women's changing room. I should also go check out the men's changing room, just because. Next, some of the others might have information I don't. So I should try talking to them, too.
Lots
Alright.
to do.
Let's go back.
Let's go to the pool.
Yeah.
Wait, can I get a second floor from here?
I can feel my mouth, like, reforming to do Byakuya's voice again. It's actually, like, really hard to get out of doing it once you start doing it.
Just do that voice at work tomorrow.
Yeah, that totally won't annoy them at all.
Hey, look, it's
Get away from my desk.
Yay, Hifumi.
Da-da-da! Yamada has acquired evidence pointing to the culprit. Ho-ho-ho! Yamada levels up. Yamada gains 42 intelligence.
evidence pointing to the culprit. What did you find?
I can't say just yet. All I can say is, this evidence will, beyond a shadow of a doubt, vanquish the murderer!
Does he really have something that conclusive?
Ah, yes, yes. In addition, Master Celestia Ludenberg is claiming to have witnessed something.
She witnessed something. What did she see?
She would not share. Perhaps this is a grade school case of teasing one's love interest? What say you?
Where did you say Celeste was?
I seem to recall she may or may not have been in the dormitory storeroom.
So which is it? Okay.
Women.
She is not courting you, dude.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Of all of us, Chihiro Fujisaki was one of the most fragile, both in spirit and in body.
Nice.
Only a coward would target someone so frail. What have they done is unforgivable.
Hello, Michael needs sleep. Welcome.
I will not let them get away with this.
That kid had one hell of a complex about being weak. You heard, didn't you? Always saying I gotta get stronger.
Yeah,
Wait,
we had
we've
this
said
conversation already.
We've already
We
had
had
this
this
conversation.
conversation.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this
Whoa.
out. Naggy. Coming back here talking to me
Yeah.
again?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Hey, okay. Kitty Kitty,
Hey,
why are you
look at her
hiding?
body.
Come back.
Oh.
Hey, Kitty Kitty, how's your investigation coming along?
I'm about done. But I should get going. I have other things I need to be doing.
Other things? You mean aside from the investigation? Like what?
Never mind that. We should just focus on solving this murder.
But
I'll tell you one thing before I go. Thoroughly examine Fujisaki's corpse. Also, Fujisaki's Electro ID has gone missing. You should probably find out where it went. That's all I have for you. Good luck.
true to her word, Kitty Kitty walked off, leaving the changing room behind. Examine her body, huh? And her Electro ID has gone missing too? That is curious.
It's weird.
Kitty Kitty said I should thoroughly examine the body. Of course, there's a limit to how much I can do, but I'll do what I can. Let's see. For starters, both of Fujisaki's hands are bound with what looks like rope or something. It looks like the rope's been used to prop her up to make it look like a crucifixion. Hold on a second.
Is it an extension
There's
cord?
a plug.
Mm-hmm.
That means this isn't a rope. But that's not everything. Fujisaki's cause of death was the blow to her head. In other words, she was struck and killed. Taking the crucifixion and cause of death into account, when I first saw her body, it didn't really jump out at me, but having seen Genocider Show's case file, something doesn't seem quite right. But what exactly?
What could it be?
What could it be?
For the love of God, Makoto.
Let
You,
it
the
be.
audience, know?
Anyway,
What could
the
it be
lead I've got
You know?
is the rope used to hang Fujisaki's body, which means
Loose
I
could
need to go
do,
back
we can
there
do.
and do some additional investigation. And while I'm there, I'd like to take another look at the Genocider Show case file. I wonder where there is. I don't think I need...
Have we examined everything now?
I think so. Yeah, I think I did examine all the other parts already, so I think we're good.
Nagy's
Oh,
trying
apparently not. Maybe we
to
need to
maybe
look at
there's
stuff
piece this
more.
again.
together.
Bloodstain on the dumbbell, trauma to the head, murder weapon.
Did you look at her enough?
Maybe
You
I need
keep
to look
clicking on
at
her?
her again.
I don't know.
Maybe. It's like, yeah.
No,
it's
nope,
the-
I guess not. Okay. What else is there here?
Writing on the wall
Yeah,
again?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll
Um,
just click everything over again and see if there's something new. Bloodbath fever. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Poster. Admire it one more time. Here we go. Look, it's a poster of a busty supermodel.
Whoa.
It kind of feels out of place here in the women's changing room, but okay.
Maybe they just bought them in bulk. They're in all the changing rooms.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anything else to say? Nope, same thing.
Nope, same thing.
The most fragile.
We leave?
This door leads
Yeah,
to the
okay.
pool. No, but he doesn't. He's not going there.
What about
What
the...
about the other? Is there
green?
another door?
We looked at the blood, looked at the weapon, looked at the poster. The camera?
Oh yeah,
It's like an odd thing, but
I don't know why it would matter.
They say the same thing about every camera.
yeah, he says that about all the cameras.
Where's the other door?
This is as far left as I go.
Oh, so how do we get out of here?
Can we just leave?
Let us out.
Oh, now he's
there
like,
you go.
okay, he just wanted us to look
You had to
again.
find the murder weapon.
Even though he said the
We
exact same.
already
Excuse
looked at
me.
it.
But he didn't call it the murder weapon.
Oh, well.
He's slow to piece it together.
Costco model posters.
He's
Wait, the
slow about
poster's
everything.
Wait,
different.
the poster's there. Yeah.
Oh.
So they
Oh.
switched them.
Yeah.
What?
Well, now it makes sense why the poster.
Now it's a
well,
boy
it doesn't make
band.
sense, but kind of does.
Yeah, boy band
Hey, this
doesn't
is a
belong in the
poster
poster.
of the boy band Tornado. They're really popular with teenage girls. So it kind of feels out of place here in the men's changing room. Wait. The poster in the other room. Yeah, something's not right here. A poster of a famous boy band in the men's changing room? And a
Freaking
poster
love
of a busty
Tornado, man.
supermodel in the women's changing room? I don't want to judge, but you know, could someone have switched the posters? If so, who? And for what reason? I should see if someone who spent a lot of time in one of the changing rooms knows something. Well, there's two people that definitely do. Okay, maybe that was it for that.
Lord?
What's
There's a
that?
mysterious stain on the carpet.
Poop.
Ugh. What could have caused this?
It's brown.
It is.
Going brown.
Smell it for good measure.
Oh,
I
man.
bet it's a
Use-
scratch and sniff.
Use your investigative skills.
Take a sample.
Take a sip.
Oh, God.
That's not how you use a squat rack, bro.
Someone was using the squat rack a little too well, if you know what I mean.
Okay, that doesn't look like there's anything new in here. This is all the same stuff as before, I think.
Well, back to the library.
No,
Well,
we
we
want to
can
go
go
talk
ask
to the
Sakura
workout
again.
people first about that.
Oh yeah,
poster.
Sakura.
She's right here. You know she's been here every day.
Why'd you
So
switch
has
the posters,
Hina.
Sakura?
Yeah.
Hey, Ugami, you spend a lot of time working out here, don't you?
I have come here nearly every day since it opened. Asahina joins me on occasion as well.
Alright, then there's something I'd like to ask about. Have the posters in the two changing rooms been switched?
I apologize, but I do not recall. I have not paid much mind to the decorations. However, there is something that has been bothering me about this room. I always drink protein coffee after finishing my workout.
There's protein here?
I've been making do with low quality protein powder in the storeroom. But as I was saying, I make protein coffee to drink when I finish my workout. The other day, I spilled some on the carpet, staining it.
You stained the carpet. I don't see any coffee stains on the carpet in here.
Indeed, I just rinsed it as well. The stain has vanished. More than likely, someone cleaned it up. But even so, would you not say it's surprisingly clean? As though there was never stain at all.
Did they switch the doors?
Yeah.
I mean, but we
what?
know the men's was like, this was, because we've been here before.
Right.
Did they
Men's
switch
was
the
always on the
carpets?
right.
I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I must have switched the. But
Switch the carpet
I mean,
and the
we've
poster?
already said it's possible they moved the body.
yeah, so maybe she was
And
killed in
once
the
you're
other
dead,
changing room, and then
use her.
they moved her
Yeah.
here for some reason.
Right.
They staged it.
Or they moved the doors. And so
Switch
they
the
actually
doors.
yeah. So we're actually in the boys.
Yeah, but we have been through here before, and the boys' changing room was on the right.
Yeah, the boys' changing room has always been on the
'Cause
right.
when the pool first opened, we walked through it.
And once somebody's dead, you can use their ID wherever.
And they don't even count as people anymore. They're objects,
Yeah.
so you can like literally just carry her through.
I got nothing. We already had this conversation.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah,
This is the third time, Nagy.
sorry. I thought
No time
maybe,
for this.
maybe you could have
He has
I get observation
very
about the
few brain
workout.
cells.
All right, sorry. No. I'm just gonna walk away.
I'm not talking to you.
We don't need to talk. I mean, you don't use the workout rooms.
How do you know?
Hey, Fumi. I don't believe he has a clue either.
Time to beg.
Big again.
Is there?
Woof,
She's
woof.
stuck in the back
Woof
room. or-
woof. Byakuya master, help.
I guess we're just going back in here then.
Yeah, he was like, there's something weird about the way she's being hung there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
where'd you
yeah.
go,
He's not even
Byakuya?
here.
Good, take all the files.
Togami says there was an extension cord in here, but I guess there
Yeah,
isn't
so
anymore.
we know where it came from.
I'll take another look at the Genocider Show case file. It was somewhere around here, wasn't it? Wait a sec, it's gone. Did someone take it? The only person who
was
could
me.
have done that is Togami. Nobody else knew about it.
Don't you have it in your pocket?
Well, he said
Oh,
we
wait a
couldn't
minute,
leave
wait
the
a
room with it.
No, he wouldn't let us
I
take
guess
it.
we gotta go find Togami now.
Togaki,
I
where
don't know
did you
who
go?
made Togami the ruler of that archive room.
He did it himself.
He did himself.
Yeah, but that
Probably.
doesn't
there's
actually
still
mean
more I wanna
anything in
check
here,
out
buddy.
apparently.
His noble blood made him ruler of that room.
God.
I don't think
Won't turn
his
on. It's
noble
not
blood
plugged
matters in
in.
here.
Looks like the cord is too short to reach the power outlet, but I seem to recall Togami using this lamp from this position.
The extension cord is missing.
Oh, yeah, right. He had an extension cord then. Oh, right. But the extension cord isn't here anymore. I wonder if...
Where could it be?
Where could it be?
Doing some real rocket science here, Makoto.
Think, Makoto, think you can do this?
Michael Needs Sleep says, it was a democratic process. He voted for him, and no one else voted. Therefore...
Very democratic.
He held an election, nobody showed up.
That's right. That's democracy. It's a majority vote. Of
Majority
participants.
of one.
Alright, let's go find...
Where is he?
Where is everybody?
Mr. Byakuya, sir.
Library, archive...
Oh, I guess there's...
Where'd you go,
something to do
dude?
Lit
there.
up. First floor.
Nobody in the heart room.
I don't have
Yeah,
a
the
reason
heart
to
room.
talk to Shumar, I just want to.
I knew we should have revealed our embarrassing secrets to one another. I apologize, Fujisaki. If only I had pushed a little harder.
Okay. Don't blame yourself, not your fault. Who else we got lying around? There's a hero in the entrance hall.
Hero who's decided that he's not taking part in this
Yeah. He
because
abstains.
that'll save you, right?
If you
just
stare
decide
at
not
the
to
entrance.
the game. Yo, what's up, Nags? Nope, I'm not doing nothing, dude. I didn't see anything inside this letterbox.
Oh,
There's something
Huh.
else.
We didn't ask about it. So,
there's a letterbox here, and inside are Anoshima, Kuwata, and Maizona's Electro IDs. Apparently, Electro IDs are returned here when their owners die. It's against the rules to lend your Electro ID to anyone, but lending is the only thing prohibited. Borrowing an Electro ID is not against the rules. Also, it looks like Kuwata's Electro ID won't boot up. However, Monokuma claims it couldn't be broken. Togami doesn't think it's relevant, but I'm not so sure about that.
Maybe the
Okay.
battery's dead.
interrogate
Yeah, you
him.
just need to charge it, I think.
What are you doing? What are you not doing with the...
You're very sus, sir.
Not me just saying the same
Yeah,
thing.
same thing.
But it's very sus.
Where did
I'm not
Toga?
looking in that letterbox.
That he's actively like, I'm not doing anything with those IDs. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Nobody asked that.
What are those exclamation points?
Oh, so Hina's in the cafeteria. Celeste is in that storeroom that was mentioned.
Oh yeah, Celeste wanted to
earlier.
talk to us.
Here's the cafeteria first.
There she is.
Asahina, hey, how's Fukawa doing?
Nothing's
Oh, I got a
changed.
snack.
She's still refusing to leave her room. Going on about genocide of this, genocide of that. So I just left.
You just left her there?
Things are so crazy around here, my head's spinning, so I thought I'd take a break and fill up. I'll go back once I'm done eating though, so no worries. It's really hard to like Fukawa, but I can't help worrying about her.
On an unrelated note, what are you eating?
Donuts, duh!
Was I supposed to know that? Because, man, I would love a donut right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donuts are great.
I'm willing to give God credit for inventing donuts in outer space. That's about it.
Is that so?
Feel bad for her. I bet Fujisaki wishes she could have had more donuts. It's too bad. I wish I could have gotten to know her better.
You know if there's anyone Fujisaki was close to?
She was kind of a weirdo. She wasn't really good friends with any of the girls. It was like, I guess, like she was distancing herself from us.
Oh yeah, Ugami said something to that effect too. She said you two invited her to come work out together, but she kept turning you down.
Yep. And it wasn't just the two of us either. She kept her distance from all the other girls.
You think she was just shy?
I don't know. She was pretty comfortable talking to the guys. Shy around her own gender, but cool with the other. Doesn't that seem kind of weird? Hey, wait! Maybe she was one of those girls who like being fawned over by guys, can't judge a book by its cover.
Her an attention seeker? I have a hard time believing that. Probably think there's a gender preference there going on, actually.
Pre-death or
Epic Broski 69 says one question: is pre-death or post-death? Not sure I understand the question.
Is
Someone has just
whose
died.
death is the question?
Chihiro, we found Chihiro's body. So that's where we're at right now. We're in investigation mode. Is this a storeroom? What am I looking for?
That's the laundry.
I
Oh,
think
that's
so.
laundry.
No.
I thought the storeroom was around
There-
here. Post-death,
here?
yes.
Post-death pre-trial.
Post-death pre-trial. There you go. So it's this.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Oh, I
down
gotta go
the
around the
hall.
corner.
You have to go around the, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. And this is, for most of us, our first time ever playing one of these.
Go
But
down
we are
the
enjoying it.
hallway.
Yeah.
Here?
I
Oh,
think
I didn't even know this room was over
Yeah.
here. I think it's the first time I've seen this room.
Celeste's special room.
It
Wow.
opened
Oh
up
wow.
last, yeah.
Some coins in here.
That's right. Hey, Celeste, what are you doing here?
This
That-
storeroom is quite impressive. It's a wide array of daily necessities.
Michael E. Sleep says, post-death, pre-trial, pre-calculus. Man, high school is rough here. Sure is.
From food to tracksuits to towels. Really, just about anything you could hope for.
More importantly, have you found anything of interest relevant to the murder?
I had a feeling you were going to ask me that. I was attempting to distract you by talking about the storeroom, but it seems my efforts were in vain.
So you do have something.
Yes, and we can make it our little secret. Last night, I saw Fujisaki here, in the storeroom.
You saw her.
It happened just before our self-imposed curfew.
Well, hello there. What are you doing here so late? Why is that Makoto saying that?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think it's supposed to be Celeste.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I could take her again.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know.
Are you planning to start exercising?
Huh? How did you know?
There's a sleeve sticking out of your sports bag. It looks like a blue tracksuit.
You're right. Thanks. Well, I'm in a hurry, so see you later.
She quickly stuffed the sleeve back into her bag, almost like she was trying to hide it. And then she left.
Possible foreshadowing indeed.
I was under the impression she was planning to begin working out the next morning. But it seemed in reality, she ignored curfew and went straight there. Bad things happen to those who break the rules. And she paid the price.
So I guess my suspicions were correct. Fujisaki went to the women's changing room to work out in secret, which is why she went after curfew. But wait, we never found the sports bag or the tracksuit Celeste said she saw her carrying. Does that mean the culprit disposed of them?
Mhm.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting kind of bored here. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? It's the event you've all been waiting for, the class trial! Right, please assemble in the usual location. Enter the red door on the first floor of the school zone. Boop boop boo, see you soon!
Oh boy. Here we go again. Another class trial is about to begin.
Has anyone gotten to go out of her room?
That's right? On the
She's
other
fine.
side of that red door. Oh boy.
Now it's time to
I
save.
know.
Oh, now it's time to save. Michael says, you were half right, Celeste. She was always heading for the gym because the grind never stops.
Oh my god.
So let's be buff. System. Alright, so based on our previous experience with the first class trial, it's like a 2-hour stretch.
Yeah.
Which means that we're going to have to stop there for tonight because we can't do this for another 2 hours in one sitting.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We'll do like
We
the
did
class
go about an hour and a
trial
half.
next week on Tuesday. We'll be back with more Danganronpa with friends at 8:30 Eastern. It was totally a murder, man.
Oh man.
It was, oh man.
Like
Murder,
Zoinks.
dude.
Zoinks.
Maybe she just tripped and
Maybe
got
she just
herself hung up on
crucified
the cord.
herself.
Yeah.
That's totally, yeah, sure she did. But, yeah, so thanks, friends, for joining, for doing voices. Thanks, Anna, Sala, Mick, Jada, and Zeppelin Cafe for all being here. Thank you so much. Thanks, Electric Licorice, for our brand new Danganronpa or Mango Kuma. What
Mango
yeah,
Kuma.
Mango Kuma emote.
Yeah, we called him Mango Kuma.
Mango Kuma. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll be back on Friday to finish up Silent Hill 3, and then we'll poll a new game for my Monday Friday stream. Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Is it the Asala poll or no?
It's going to be the Asala poll, yes.
Yeah.
So there will be an Asala poll and the short stream on Friday probably. I'll probably just finish up Silent Hill 3, poll it, and that'll be it. I'm going to raid a friend that has been on hiatus from streaming for a little bit, but is back. Avatar The Last Lightbender for some chill art that's big going on. Actually, looks like they're just about starting, so that's cool. So, very nice person. So, feel free to throw mangoes at them if you like, you know, because they're nice. So, throw mangoes. That tracks.
Yeah, throw
Yeah.
mangoes.
There we go.
Pelt them with mangoes.
Yeah, pelt them with mangoes to show that you appreciate them and their art. That's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to get this thing set up for the raid. Here we go. And yeah. All right. Good night, friends. Thanks for hanging out. Good seeing you. We'll be
Good
back
night.
next week
Good
on
night.
Tuesday.
Night.
Bye. Good night. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.